What's up, guys? My name is Darren McLinton, and I'm president and CEO of McLinton Basketball Academy. I train professional basketball players all the way down to the youth. I'm here partnering up with LRNG. People ask me all the time who I work with and how I've gotten to this point where I am today, and I'm here to tell you my story. My father was a professional football player for the Washington Redskins, and he passed away when I was 6 years old. My older brother played basketball, so I kind of followed into his footsteps. I grew up in a suburb of Washington, D.C. called Silver Spring, Maryland. In this area, it's very, very competitive, especially sports and basketball. So I just grinded from a very young age, just trying to reach my goals. I went on to receive an athletic scholarship at James Madison University. My greatest accomplishment is earning a full scholarship to college. Doing that for my mother was very, very important to me, and that surprises people when I give them that answer, and it has nothing to do with putting the ball in the hole. My senior year, I got drafted in a minor league. It was called the USBL. I was so happy to achieve that goal, that first goal, to get drafted into a professional league, that I withdrew from all my second semester classes and headed up to Connecticut to play for the Connecticut Skyhawks. And my mother was so against it. All the work I had done for 3.5 years, and I was on course to graduate. I kind of threw that away on that because of the excitement to be a pro. I wanted to finish what I started. I came back in 2013 after a 14-year professional career and got my degree, and I'm very proud of that. When I finished my career in 2010, my last job was in Turkey, and I was 36 years old, and my body was kind of failing me, and I decided to retire rather abruptly. It was a huge decision for me and my family. I couldn't put my body through it anymore. I did not have the passion to go through what I had to go through to play each game. And to be honest with you, it was a very rough time. I didn't have a plan B set up. And that's one thing that I tell kids today. You have to have a plan B because the ball won't bounce forever. So I wasn't prepared to go into corporate America, equipped with what I needed, and basketball was my entire life. So it kind of turned into my career path. I started off with camps and clinics, talking to youth, talking to the young generation, and sharing my story, sharing some of my skills, and trying to help out. And then that brought me to the training. People may think that being a basketball trainer is easy work because it's what you love to do and what naturally you've been doing for so long, but it's not easy. It takes a lot of diligence, hard work, a lot of things that people don't see, like a lot of film study that I do, paying attention to detail. The NBA is very, very athletic league. I want to be one of the best trainers out there. So I like to concentrate on skill level, skill development, and then developing a relationship with my client. And they trust in me, they trust in the work I'm doing. I'm working on my professional skills as far as running a company and being the head of a company. And I'm a natural born leader because I was a point guard when I played. So I'm good at directing and delegating and putting people in certain roles. I got to know Malcolm his senior year, and he was in town preparing for the draft. So I came over and I started to work with him on his ball handling. I just saw immediately how hard of a worker he was and how he was so very similar to me in how he pays attention to detail. He wouldn't stop a drill until he felt it was right. That really impressed me. We had the same vision on a lot of things, and our relationship grew from there. During the NBA season, I'll watch games. I'm really watching his movements and watching what he's struggling at, and it's a very detailed approach to his game. And then when the season is over, we'll set a goal and put a plan together and really get after it to improve. Malcolm got the NBA Rookie of the Year. It didn't stop there. We continued to work, and he was up for even Most Improved Player. That's what I like. All the accolades are fine and all the trophies, but when you're up for the Most Improved Player, that's when I come in. And that's something that I really take a lot of pride in, helping him get better and maximizing his career. Something that I've learned that's very, very important in my career path is punctuality. When you're dealing with clients on a professional level, they can really appreciate that. If they get to the gym and you're already there, that's very important. Knowing what you're coming there to accomplish and get done, and doing it, and not leaving till you get that done. I think that's very, very important in my career. Put it on. All right, guys, that's all I've got, and I hope that was helpful. Giving you a little insight to my world and what I do and how I got here. If you want to hear stories like this and check out stories like mine and the people that I work with, please check out lrng.org. LRNG is an incredible resource for young people looking to learn different skills and connect the dots between their passions and career paths. Keep working, keep pushing, be passionate about what you want to do, and the sky is the limit.